guys, and welcome to episode 21 on the Health Spot with Omar podcast. Episode 21 episodes. Apparently when you get to over 20, that's when you become a legit podcaster. What a legit podcaster actually is, I'm not too sure, but it's just something an old colleague of mine told me. But I'm getting more comfortable doing this podcast thing. I think if you look at episode 1 and look at episode 21, you can... I feel there's a difference. I feel like I'm being more like myself and just getting more comfortable on the mic. And also thinking about previous episodes, please leave me some feedback. If there's something that you did like, leave me a comment. If there's something that you didn't like, leave me a comment. It's all good. I just want to know if I'm doing a good job for you guys, if there's something I'm missing, do you want some more from the guests or from future guests, please let me know. So on to today's episode. Today's episode is with Marlon Patrice, and we talk about community, we talk about health, we talk about nutrition, herbs, and the main gist of this episode is how you can make a sad situation into a positive one. Enjoy, guys. Marlon, thank you so much for joining me and inviting me to the shop.
Yeah.
Tell me about the shop, man.
Yeah, it's just like a community space, really, and it's also like all small businesses in here, so it's all independent businesses, and we've just come together like to acquire this space, in Great Western Arcade.
I know, in the middle of town. I saw that. I was, wow, in the middle of town.
Yeah.
That can be quite difficult to obtain, no?
We've just came together on it collectively. To make it work.
So, for those who don't know you, if you could just tell the listeners who you are and what do you do?
My name is Marlon Patrice. I'm big in wellness and well-being. I started Patrees Herbs and Wellness, which is like a herbal tea business, in 2016. I also I've got a background in long distance running, coaching, this kind of thing, and also run a hiking charity called We Go Outside Too, which focuses on wellness and well-being and also mental health and also like dealing with trauma and all this and connecting with nature, getting people out the city and into nature and hugging trees, basically.
So you're a modern day tree hugger?
Yeah, definitely, man.
I'm proud to say
we're big on this, man. We have to get out there, man. Yeah.
Why do we have to get out there?
Just like in terms of clarity and just like mental well-being, and sometimes like the city can be so overbearing at times, so just like we need to connect, and that's what we were doing, like our forefathers and all that were doing it back centuries ago. So it's just bringing it back to the source,
That's it.
To the roots.
Yeah.
So so I'm all about it.
So, but why wellness? Because me growing up, it wasn't always a thing, and obviously I'm pretty sure like we slowly see that actually we're so stuck in this modern day concrete jungle with phones, distractions, working so quick, so fast, want everything convenient. So what was the trigger for you that you thought, okay, like I have to do something where I've got to share my passion?
Well, it's all started from the running, to be fair.
And when did you start running then?
I was running from like 2013. Like I took it really serious, started to take it serious in 2013.
And this is long distance running, right?
Yeah, long distance running. I was only running like short distance at first, but then
was that 100 meters?
Yeah, like to a lamppost, and then walk, and then it's gradually built up from that, to be fair. And then like seen a race in Palestine, and I was just like, I want to do this race, And then like I joined the running club as well, and then the rest became history. Yeah, in terms of like just wanting to do more races. And
what's the feeling you get when you're running then? So because people usually have like this, do you know what? I do this because I'm passionate about it and I get this buzz from it. So I'm guessing you got a specific buzz. You're smiling as I'm saying it.
Just in terms of like just being you versus you,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like just the fact that you can, you can put your body through so much, and it can like
always improving yourself. So
I feel like it's that as well, improving yourself.
But
as well.
how has it been improved? The running, how has that been improving?
I feel like it trickles on into like your daily life as well, like in terms of structure and discipline, and because like with running, you have to have a bit. You gotta want to get out there. So like in terms of like go getting like going for whatever you need to go for, it trickles into your everyday life. If that makes sense. So it's just like a thing. Like it's just good overall. You know,
what kind of changes did you see then in yourself?
Just in terms of like body, the way the body is, and also like just the mood as well.
Yeah,
the uplifting of the mood. Like
those endorphins. That run.
After the run and like days after as well, like you feel like great. You know what I mean? And then you want to look for things to put in your body, like health wise, and so it's like.
So why? Okay, the running sounds great. So for those who are listening who just run but put in whatever, and they're just saying, okay, it's just energy, so I just put whatever fuel, and that should be fine. So why do you say that you have to look into what you're actually putting in your body as well as training?
I feel like it's to get the best, from it. Like you have to like research cordyceps, like things that can improve your lungs. Like improve like on lungs. Mullein tea is another good one which can improve. So just like to just be better. You know, like
so
it's all
these
about
are things you researched while you're running.
While I was getting into running.
So did you hear other people say it, or was it just something that you took upon yourself? So look, let me just look into this.
Yeah, just a bit of both, to be fair. Like just looking and just researching and just wanting to be better. You know what I mean? Just trying to improve every day. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You know, we was big on this, improving every day.
So you're drinking a tea right now. So what tea you got here then?
This mullein tea.
Oh yeah. Right. Can you tell us a little bit about mullein tea?
Yeah, in terms of like phlegm or anything on the chest, it's an expectorant, so it will take it all off the chest. It's a great tea, to be fair. Like
especially when we're slowly getting into autumn now. I can see it in my kids, even the people around me. I can see slowly we're getting the sniffles. The summer's over. Unfortunately. How was your summer, by the way?
My summer was active. I've only just got back from Switzerland as well. So like we've done a shoot out there, and it's an outdoor brand called Mountain Hardware.
Wow.
So yeah, I do modeling as well. So that's what's come off the back of this as well.
Oh, interesting. So when you're doing the running or the going outdoor thing,
when we go outside too.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So that's come off the back, because I'm like a poignant figure in the outdoors. I like kind of set the trend in a sense, like in terms of
fashionable to be going outside.
I'm not sure, man, but like I just felt like I created the wave, like in terms of like during COVID, the lockdown.
Interesting, you only could go outside for like an hour or something.
So like I created that wave.
That's interesting because when COVID happened, and I'm glad you mentioned COVID. When COVID happened at work, I was assigned to be like a mental health first aider. And for me at the time, and this is a couple of years ago now, bloody hell, it goes so quick. For me, I was like, get on with work and just chill at home, nothing to it. But the people that I was assigned to, I was calling them like, I can't handle it. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was just saying that I'm getting stressed out just sitting at home, not being able to go outside. And so is that kind of the feedback you got?
That's all that. It became the new club. It became Nature's became the new club in a sense, and it just made it cool. It's always been cool though, to be fair.
Especially when you're
but it's not put to us, is it? Like when we're living here and like
why isn't it put to us then that guys go outside and I'll go for a walk?
It's just not marketed enough to us. You know, like that.
Because it's free? Is it because it's free?
It may be that, but it's
because it doesn't cost anything to go outside, go for a walk. I mean, there's parks everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, in Birmingham, there's Canada Hill Park. I like going to Sun Caulfield Park.
Yeah, that's a wonderful park. That is.
It's a large area. When me and my girls go, you have the cows walking
Yeah,
around.
we got all sorts
And
of
there's a minute in there, and the cows is literally just sniffing her head and walking off.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I feel it wasn't really put to us like that for people that are living in the inner city. So like, yeah, that's what my thing was. Just like, yeah,
We have to get out.
yeah, we need to get outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need
And
to give.
when my son passed away as well, so
All right.
that's what the trigger was as well. That was the catalyst to starting. We go outside too.
Sorry to hear about
So my son got stabbed. So yeah, so that's what it was.
Are you
as well.
okay to talk about that, or you don't want to?
Well, yeah, I just touched on it briefly, but yeah,
Okay, so when did that happen then?
that happened like in 2020 as well.
2020.
Yeah, bro. So it was all through COVID and all that. So
Wow.
yeah, he got stabbed. So this is it, man.
So now you have like,
So it's a special thing, you know what I mean? So for anyone that's involved with We Go Outside too, it's like, it's a special
It's a community. When I look at the
it's a
pictures
special
on social
thing.
media, I see community. I see
Yeah.
And I'm guessing these are people who don't know each other and just get together.
Yeah, that's what it is. A lot of the time, and it's just word of mouth, just like saying that, like, and just like people reaching out on the socials and asking, like, where is that place? I didn't know these places existed in the UK. And
I know in Wales there's a place where it's from the Batman movie. Am I correct? Isn't that correct? There's a waterfall. My mate went there, and he's that's from the Batman.
Probably,
movie.
yeah, more than likely.
I was like, oh
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So like,
Well,
to be fair, most of the places in the movies are based in the UK.
Yeah, for sure. It's like that. So yeah.
So why do you think community is important? Having a community.
So we don't need to go through it alone, kind of thing. So just to have, like as human beings, we can't always do everything alone. So we need to we need to just connect with people, and also like-minded people as well. Yeah. People that share the same passions and
for nature.
Yeah, so it's all that, the sharing the same passions and just building each other up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel it's very important for community coming together.
That's it. Because I think when you think about community, you think about friendships, interests. You talk about you can create like a family as well.
Yeah, and create other side projects, like apart from the main. You know what I mean? Like can always discuss ideas and I feel it's important in the sense of just just coming together.
I would have known about you through friends. So Divine Teas, they told me about you, and that's how I knew about you. And I think we've been in touch actually.
You reached out
a while back. It's
full circle.
Yeah. And then here we are. So tell me about your herbs that you guys provide.
On display at the moment, there's burdock root, which is good for the blood. Good blood cleanser. Also, if you're low in iron, it's also great for digestion and kidney health as well. And it's a detoxification. Elderberries here as well,
which is great. We just spoke by a moment ago. Before we started recording that. Now it's getting to autumn. It's getting colder. The immune system, elderberry is amazing.
Yeah, it's proper. It's you can make it into a syrup and add ginger as well to it as well, so to give it a bit more kick and a bit more fiery as well.
When I was making elderberry syrup myself at home, it smelled like medicine.
Yeah.
If you don't put sweetener in there, and it's okay to put sweetener just to make it taste nice.
Yeah.
I was smelling it. I was like, wow, this actually smells like medicine.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, this is what it is, man. This is what it's all based off. All what you see in Boots and these places, it's all based from the plant, the natural thing. So
that's right. Yeah, I did a talk a couple of years ago, and the first question I put out was what percentage of medicine is actually based from a plant? And I think it was around 70%.
Yeah, sure.
All they're doing is just pumping it.
Yeah.
The drugs to make it stronger, aren't they?
That's it, more stronger and adding more to it as well.
Well, what's your feelings about pharmaceuticals?
I'm kind of on the fence, but at the same time, I'll always go to this first. Right. The natural first before I go there.
Yeah, because I feel like people go for the pharmaceutical stuff first.
Yeah.
Trying this
but I would rather go to the root first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they talk about the root cause, and you've got the
it's all in the name. But yeah, I'd rather just go to the source first. But I don't see it as like no issue. Like it's works as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's
because
like
some people can get a bit emotional, but nah, I'm not touching the medical stuff. I'm touching the natural stuff.
Yeah.
But I think even I'm like this, where it's like you need to. You can
There's balance.
There's a balance.
Yeah,
You can get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, for sure.
If the herbal stuff isn't working, then our next option would be the conventional route.
Yeah. So that's it. So I'm not like all like pro, like against.
Yeah, not anti this or pro.
Yeah. Anti-pro, yeah, all that.
You're using the mullein herb right now. That's what you're drinking. We talk about the elderberry syrup for winter colds and flus and stuff. I can see a purple sea moss, which is just hiding, which was quite popular a couple of years ago. Where everyone's making, everyone's making the gels. And
that
stuff
is like superpower right there. So even that, like, that's just amazing. Like another amazing product where you turn it into like a gel form, and you just like 1 scoop a day kind of thing.
Nothing as well.
Yeah, and it's just like like for your nails, like your hair and energy. Like these are the things, man. Like you don't even need nothing else. You can just simplify it and get the most from it, you know.
Yeah. Which one's the most popular one?
At the moment, I would say like the mullein tea.
Okay.
Yeah, the mullein tea, and also elderberry now because of the seasons.
That's right. Yeah, I've got mullein tea at home.
Yeah.
It is really good. It's really good. But I think what people need to understand with herbs is you have to actually keep using it. It's not like a
overnight thing.
Yeah,
that's another thing as well. You have to be consistent with it.
Right. I mean, when I get feedback from clients, they say to me, "Oh, he hasn't worked." I was like, "You got to keep using it."
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, how long have you been not looking after yourself?
Yeah, this is it.
And
so there's catch up.
That's it.
Catch up to be made.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's just like just like just incorporating it into your daily life. Really, like now, like today, I just came into the shop.
Yeah.
I just made my tea.
And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's just brewing tea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brilliant. Name of the company for the herbs is Patrees Herbs, is it?
Yeah, Patrees Herbs and Wellness.
Okay, so how did you come up with the name?
My name's Marlon Patrice, and then Patrees, trees.
There we go.
So it's just all coming from, we're all connected. One roots.
That's it. Have you heard of people, they said when they pass away, they want to get not cremated, but they want to be linked to a tree so it grows out. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
It's amazing. Because we are nature.
That's it.
We're
I think
not
only in the West where it's like you have been put in a coffin.
Yeah, this would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like it's a pod kind of thing, ain't it? I've seen it, you know. I don't know what the company's called, but like, it's like a pod.
Quite interesting. Yeah. It's like you could actually go to the tree and be like, oh wow, like I've literally gone back to nature.
Yeah, we're right back to the source.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Because that's where we're ending up, in the dirt. As well.
Exactly. So is that something you've been brought up with, or is this something you've learned over the years that, because I know you said you've always been into wellness, but what made you get into, as in like, what made you think, okay, this is a good thing? Is that something been guided from?
I think from a child, you know, to be fair, like this running wild.
Is it?
Climbing trees and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just running wild, basically, and just getting hands dirty.
And don't do that no more, do you?
It's just all them things as well, like...
Everyone's washing their hands.
Yeah, so just getting hands dirty, taking shoes off, and...
Going barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot and all that, so it's always been in us, you know, but like, as you grow older, like, as adult, like, life and stuff, it's like keeping clean, everything has to be... We're obsessed with being clean.
That's it.
So just going back to it, going back to our childlike ways. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about We Go Outside too. So tell me all about that. I mean, we touched on it a moment ago. So tell me about how it works. How do people get into it? I guess, how do you start arranging it? Because I'm looking at the socials, and I'm looking at the promo where it's like, it really like looks like it's gone through a process.
To be fair, like, it was just getting a few people together on it, you know, and just like, let's just go outside, and then
keep it simple.
With nothing, and then just like with the Instagram and it just being posted on there where we're going, and I think that's what catapulted it to where it is right now.
Because I think people are like kind of like crying out for it. They're not saying it.
Yeah, yeah,
They're like, oh man, I need to get out of this. Just like release.
For sure, all the time, man. Like literally, like this is like medicine. Like
that's it. Yeah, you can get negative ions from like waterfalls and stuff like that. Will actually make you feel good.
Yeah.
That's why when people go to the beach and they're in front of the ocean, they feel amazing.
Yeah.
They're not getting that at home.
Definitely.
And what they've done is you can get like devices where it brings out those negative ions.
Yeah. I can imagine there is.
Yeah.
But like just the sound of water alone is just like powerful. Like,
well, mine must argue when my daughter's leaving the tap on and I hear the water falling and it spills into the bathtub. I'm not that happy, mate. That's not nice.
Well, in the home, it's a different thing, but like on the beach, and
mate, I was in the kitchen and then the water's coming down the walls. I'm like, what's going on here?
But literally, like we had like a challenge. Like we visited like 22 waterfalls.
Wow.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. Like during the start of like setting up We Go Outside too, like in the UK, just like because of that, like the sounds and what it does. The vibration. So like that was our challenge, like to visit like 22 waterfalls.
When was that? Last year?
Like 2021. Like we've done that.
So do you guys set up a challenge every year to do something, or is it just for fun? I mean, it can be fun.
Well, it depends, you know. Like we probably would revisit and do it again.
It might be cool.
Yeah,
Some people might be like, wow, that'd be a cool thing to... I'm sure there might be a Guinness Book of Records there somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
You should get in touch with them like, oh, is there a record for this?
Maybe.
I'm seeing people smashing nuts with their chins. And they get a record.
I know, it's crazy, right? Can do anything now, I know. Maybe there is something in there for that.
Yeah, so like, tell me about how do people get into it? How did they fill in a form? Or
just like probably like just signing up to like the newsletter, and also like adding them like WhatsApp. I use a lot as well, like WhatsApp group and
brilliant.
Like the socials.
That's it. That's how everyone connects now.
Yeah, it's what it is. So it's just connecting, but like at the moment, it's just like we kind of got like a waiting list as well.
Wow.
At the moment,
so how many in a group that goes on one like trip?
Usually like around 40.
Wow.
Yeah, it all depends really.
Okay, so it's kind of
depends.
Like first come, first serve.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And it all depends really, like you know, like how, you know, like the difficulty of the walk or.
That's it. Yeah, because I did Mount Snowdon, which is the most popular one.
There's queues and all sorts for that.
There's queues and all sorts, and we only got to the middle because the weather, bro, was like, blowing me away. Like, I was like this. And my cheeks are like flapping. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then the guide was like, it's too dangerous because like the higher you get, the more wind you get. It's interesting. The more.
Well, it's crazy, man, because you come across all different climates. Yeah. You know what I mean? It could be like that wind there, and then you go a little bit further, it's sun.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah. So it's the man should have said carry on.
Well,
did you have to turn back?
Yeah. I mean, that's something, you know.
Did you have the right gear or what? Or what was you wearing?
Did I have the right gear? Tell me about the gear. That's a good question. What kind of gear?
I'm not sure. What was you wearing? Like,
what was I wearing?
Waterproof and stuff.
Waterproof. I was wearing waterproof, but everyone was staring and I was like, oh, I need to. I can't remember what I said to him. I said, oh, I think I need to put something on or take something.
No, like base layers as well.
I had base layers, isn't it?
Yeah,
and I
like base layers. Merino wool and all that.
Everyone have to remember that. Just because it's waterproof doesn't mean it's 100% waterproof, isn't it? Isn't that correct?
It depends, you know.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it depends.
Okay, because I was given waterproofs from a family member.
Yeah.
And I took off my jacket and everyone was like I was literally soaked. Absolutely soaked. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm making like levels of
There's levels. Yeah, I would say there's levels and
so there is
kind of spending as well.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
at the same time, but if it's something that you do, then
yeah. So are you saying that there is clothes out there that's 100% waterproof?
Yeah, definitely. Like Gore-Tex, like proper like Gore-Tex stuff.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. That's cool to know. So what walks you got coming up then?
So we got a walk with the National Trust and Cag Hoppers tomorrow. So like that'll be happening at Chrome House. So it's just like a walk around like a state-owned kind of thing, like a manor house. And
Where's that? Is that in Birmingham?
Worcestershire. Yeah, I think it's Worcestershire. It's about an hour away.
Okay.
So it's pretty close.
So how long is that walk gonna be then? I'm just trying
3 hours, about 3
Wow,
hours. Yeah, it's a
okay.
3 hours walk, but it's like there'll be options to stop off and eat, and you know what I mean, like just relax, take it in, take it all in, and just like be a part of it. You know, like just to be a part of what we do.
That's amazing, man.
You know what
That's
I mean?
really cool. It's really cool because even when I was walking to get here, I was like, bloody hell. I can't remember the last time I just had a walk.
Seriously.
I can't remember. Like going to gym is one thing, building muscle is one thing. but
Yeah.
Actually, like walking as nature intended.
Yeah.
Like, we're not meant to be sitting in silos.
No.
Say like, I've got a standing desk at home. I don't have a sitting desk.
Oh, nice.
So the
Nice.
only time I sit is when I'm in my car.
Nice.
I'm sitting like this. But
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
people come to my house, like, where's your chair? So I don't have one.
We don't need it sometimes.
They're like, but why? Like, well, we sit pretty much most of the time.
Yeah.
It makes you older.
Yeah,
It makes
so it's
you
this
older.
movement. Yeah,
You need
this
to be
movement.
moving. We're not
Yeah,
made
for sure,
to be
for
sitting down watching
Yeah,
TV, on
definitely.
Netflix, not anything about Netflix. I'm not gonna get a look. I watch here and there,
Yeah,
but I'm so busy I don't get a chance to watch. But when I do, it's like watch a movie together and stuff. Like
yeah,
that. But
yeah.
just sitting down for hours and hours and hours is just not my thing anymore.
Definitely
Maybe it was a
not.
couple of years ago, but I think
It was,
I'm
yeah.
starting to learn like how the human bodies actually should be being used.
Used. Yeah,
We shouldn't be just sitting down and just watching a telly.
absolutely,
And
for
watching
sure.
the nonsense on TV.
Yeah. Just get away from the TV, kill the TV.
That's it. That's it.
Get out.
Yeah. I mean,
For sure, man. Like,
it
yeah,
can be a
just like-
challenge. It can be a challenge.
It can be, but like, yeah, man. I just find something to do all the time.
That's good. That's good.
Or even I'll be still and not doing nothing as well, and I get the most from it as well.
That's it.
So it's just like just knowing.
So we're just gonna go for a quick fire round, and then at the end we'll wrap up. Okay. So what are you most passionate about?
Just community, I would say. Like, community's always been my thing.
Brilliant. What advice would you give to your younger self?
To my younger self, take chances. You know what I mean? Like, take chances.
What's your most gifted book?
Okay.
What's your most prized book
Okay.
that you've read and you've loved? Doesn't have to be something that you're reading today. Could be something that you've read in the past.
The Bible.
Okay, nice. So are you a religious person then?
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, definitely.
Cool. And what does that give you peace or what?
Yeah,
what is it?
peace. It gives you direction. And yeah.
Nice. What three things can you not live without?
What 3 things can I not live without?
Yeah, anything. Can be anything.
Live without.
That you must have it in your life. 3 things.
I must have water,
Okay. Yeah.
tea.
Yeah.
What else? Family.
Okay.
Community. I live without that.
What do you feel most guilty about?
Most guilty about.
Anything. Could be anything.
I don't feel guilty about anything.
Okay.
Just live.
That's good. So learning from everything.
Yeah,
Every day's a lesson, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
feel.
how I see the world as well.
Yeah, I don't feel guilty of anything.
That's good. What was your first job?
My first job
Yeah.
was like in a warehouse or something.
Oh yeah.
Boxes, loads of boxes. Just
Oh.
loads of boxes.
Well, did you do the dead man shift there as well?
Yeah, like night shifts
Oh,
and
man.
stuff.
I used to-
Royal Mail as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, done Royal Mail for a bit as well.
And what did you learn from working in the warehouse?
It's all that teamwork stuff, isn't it? Like just coming together and making things work, kind of thing, like making it happen. Yeah.
It's interesting you say that because from the beginning you talk about community.
Yeah. So
even-
it's
even in your
always
answers for you,
been there.
It's always been there.
Yeah, it's always been there. Like it's always been in my heart to like just want to connect with community and
Yeah.
make others better as well.
Yeah.
Like,
You also do rock climbing as well, don't you? 'Cause
Yeah.
you might invite me as
yeah,
well.
yeah, we do all
That's
that
quite
as
cool
well.
because it's quite a workout as well. I did it once.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
bloody hell, like,
yeah, this
I
is-
feel like my back's coming out my back.
It's a different kind of monster, bro. Trust me, like you got the gym and then you've got that as
Yeah.
well, like bouldering, like it's the next thing, it's the next animal.
Something else, man. Something else. All right. So this is a new question that I've been asking recently. So you're on your deathbed, but you only have one meal to pick. What would you choose? It has to be something you love. Like, okay, I have to have this meal.
Probably tiramisu, you know, cake.
Is it? Okay.
Have some cake.
Yeah.
Have some cake.
All right, okay.
Tiramisu.
Everyone said a meal, but you've come out with a dessert.
Yeah, give me a dessert, bro.
Yeah, have a
Come
sweet
out
ending.
sweet. Come out sweet, you know. Sweet.
That's it, man. That's it, right? Well, yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. What nutritional supplements do you use currently?
Just creatine, you know.
Interesting. That's what I'm using right now.
that's
Just creatine.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
literally
Nothing
using
else.
creatine, yeah.
Creatine and just CMOS. I'm on CMOS a lot.
Nice. And how long have you been on the creatine for?
At the moment, like, cause like I usually I'll probably take it for 2 weeks and then 2 weeks off and then 2 weeks again or something.
Cycling.
Yeah. Like have breaks from it as well.
Lots
Well,
of
yeah.
water, yeah.
Yeah, as well, like to replace it as well.
Good.
Yeah, man.
That's good, man. That's good. Your biggest struggle?
Biggest struggle? In what sense?
Anything?
The passing of my son, but just trying to just being able to navigate through the grief and stuff, I would say. Is but yeah, we go outside too. It was like the catalyst saying, look.
The last question I always ask every guest: what does health mean to you?
Health means everything. It's everything. It's the way you move, the way you're able to do other things, and it's it's very important. It's everything in it. Like your health, your health is if you ain't got your health, then you ain't gonna be able to do anything for others. So your health comes first, but then it trickles down to others, helping others, and so it's health is number one.
That's right. How are you gonna work if you don't have?
Yeah. So it's everything in it. So it's
for me, it's how am I gonna move? Like you just said, how am I gonna do things? The last thing for me, the last thing I want is to be stuck bedbound. I mean,
that's it.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You never
as long
know.
as I can help it.
Never know, but just also just knowing, just listening to body as well, and knowing when to pause and when to have rest as well, because that's another one as well. Because you can have your little burnouts as well. So just knowing yo, I'm doing too much here, man.
Yeah, I had that.
So it's that as well.
A couple of years ago, I was working 2 jobs. I was working 77 hours a week. And I was praying one day, and then my heart was racing. I was like, wow, I could actually feel it.
Yeah.
And I said to my missus, I really need to go to hospital, you know. When then? All your vitals are fine, everything's fine. My missus, she's been saying to me today for ages, you need to cut down on work.
Yeah. So
I didn't, no, I don't like admitting it.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
right. She's
it's
right.
not with a lot of people,
Yeah.
to be fair. So it's just this.
Yeah, but what I've learned is I don't believe in work-life balance. I don't think it exists. I think it should be just focusing on the correct things at the right time and involving everyone who you talk about community.
Yeah.
Needs support. You definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
The CEOs and directors I talk to is you can't do this stuff by yourself.
No, you can't.
There's a reason why companies hire workers.
Yeah.
You can't do everything by yourself.
So it's not possible. So
and
it's
that's
that.
what's gonna lower your stress.
Yeah.
I used to run an acai bowl business a couple of years ago. And my wife's and I was doing it by myself.
Yeah.
And my wife's you need someone to help you.
Yeah. So
listen.
if it gets like that as well, where you're gonna need people, you know what I mean?
That's it. 100%.
You know, in order for it to work,
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, Marlon, where can everyone find you for your herbs and when we go outside?
So all one word, Patrees Herbs and Wellness, Patrees Herbs, RBS
Yeah.
and wellness, and then we go outside to
Nice.
TOO.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Well,
Nice one.
thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Bless.
Thanks.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that episode with Marlon Patrice. What a guy. This guy is the definition of community. As you heard in the talk, you know, for him, community is such a big thing. And even just messaging him, you know, throughout I think in the past year, I've been messaging him on and off. And he was just saying, like, you know, just join me for bouldering, which is basically like indoor mountain climbing. And I've been there once, as I said in the chat today. I've been there once and it is such a good workout. But yeah, he's always been kind enough to ask me to join in. And yeah, community, man. Community is such a big thing. Especially I remember during COVID time, and I was doing some research at the time, and I saw a paper basically saying that loneliness is a molecule. Loneliness is a molecule. That we are not made to be alone. So another thing that might be good is to speak to someone if you feel like you need to talk to someone. Reach out to an old friend, or just message someone. You know, sometimes we get so busy in this fast-paced world, sometimes we just forget just to check up on some people. So even sometimes myself, just send a text message, just odd message here and there to people I haven't spoken to in ages, just to, you know, find out what they're up to, hope they're okay, and all the rest of it. So yes, community is a key word in this episode. So if you like this episode, as I said at the beginning, if you liked the episode, can you leave me a comment? If you didn't like it, leave me a comment. Let me know what I could do better. And if you could do me a favor, if you could just share the episode and subscribe to my Spotify or YouTube, that would help me out a lot. Thank you so much. And for the next episode, I am going to have Dr. Sarah Myhill. If you don't know her, she is fantastic. She's a GP. And her story is so interesting. We're going to be focusing on the underactive thyroid, so that should be fun. Thank you so much, and I shall see you on the next episode. Bye bye for now.